This is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Good morning. Wednesday, welcome back. Everyone's back today. You're back today?
I'm back today too, yeah.
I see that.
Howdy, stranger. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I went to California for a few days. Nice
Beautiful
time.
out there.
Oh,
Absolutely
yeah.
Beautiful, yeah. It was nice here too. The weather was pretty cooperative.
Did you go away at all, by the way?
A little bit a while back. We went to Seattle, yeah. But,
that's right.
No, we stayed in town here for Christmas.
Good.
It was gorgeous. We have some changing weather, though, coming up for New Year's, it looks like. Though. So you want to stay tuned for that. It's going to be significant changes coming our way, actually.
Well, tell us now.
In a few.
I'm just kidding.
Let's take a look at the maps. Currently, across the region, things look pretty quiet out there. We have some temperatures that are generally a little bit warmer than 24 hours ago, coming in near the 60-degree mark most everywhere. A little bit of extra cloud cover. That's in store for us tonight. A little cool front headed our way, but rain showers should be at a minimum for us. There are rain showers to the north, and in fact, some rain showers in and around the Atlanta area this morning if you're a traveler. Otherwise, look for daytime highs to top out nice this afternoon. We'll talk all about the forecast in just a few.
All right, talk to you soon. Very good. Thank you, John. Checking traffic right now. Northbound 301, little blip there on the screen as you head toward downtown Bradenton. Otherwise, pretty clear. Farther south into the northern half of Sarasota County, all clear right now. And then South County map, couple of things there on the screen. 41 northbound as you cross through Northport. Topping our news, our first glimpse of how holiday shopping helped the local economy. Let's go live to the mall at UTC and Marla Spence. Good morning, Marla.
Good morning, Ray. Now, although stores like Toys R Us right behind me saw nearly a 4% increase this holiday season compared to last year, that did not change the minds of many decision makers to keep their doors open. Now, more than 600 retailers across the country, including Toys R Us, Payless Shoes, and the Limited filed for bankruptcy this year. Many of those stores are right here on the Suncoast, and with the store closures in the works and on the way, that means many people will be out of a job. Now, Ray, this comes after a 17-year employment low where people have been losing jobs all across the country. There's no word yet on when stores will close. We will keep you updated with the latest. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Marla. Talk to you again next half hour. Other news now, an unusual honor for area Congressman Vern Buchanan. He's being honored by the Congressional Waste Warrior. That's a group dedicated to ending inhumane taxpayer-funded experiments on dogs, cats, and other animals. Buchanan launched an investigation last March exposing experiments on dogs, including heart attacks and brain-damaging surgeries. He is the co-chair of the Animal Protection Caucus, which is a bipartisan group of more than 100 members of Congress dedicated to preventing animal cruelty, protecting endangered species, and advancing animal welfare policies. Residents of a Venice neighborhood are concerned about speeders. A 4-block span of Nokomis Avenue does not have stop signs. That, combined with the wide road, makes it a prime spot for drivers who get a bit heavy on the gas pedal. Venice police conducted a 2-hour traffic study to determine the average speed by drivers. Residents hope that information will lead to increased patrols or at least some speed bumps there.
I think if we have some speed bumps or at least a stop sign every other block, it would force people, like I said, to slow down or stop and be more aware.
No word yet what police plan to do, if anything, in that area. The cost of homes is up nationwide just over 6% from last year. In Sarasota County, the median home price is $285,000, up 7.5% from last year. In Manatee, it's $280,000, up 3.6%. Demand for homes here has affected inventory, with listed homes dropping 5.3%. This reflects a nationwide trend of fewer people selling their homes right now. Mixed reaction from Bradenton with the looming possibility of closing a police substation. The department works out of this single-family home in Washington Park in East Bradenton. Some neighbors say it's never used during the day and they want it taken down and used for a private home. But others say having it there is a sense of protection for them.
We're planning to try to revive this area, to try to restore it and try to help people to be very proud of it.
It helps me daily. I know I'm protected. It's a blessing to know that they are here.
No word yet what police plan to do with that substation in Bradenton. In northern Manatee County, the issue is a lack of local mail delivery. Our Rick Adams has the story from Parrish.
Well, mailboxes just like this are at homes in the Cross Creek development. The problem is there's currently no mail delivery here, and that has a lot of folks all fired up. For Sylvia McDonough and her husband, their dream retirement home has become a little bit of a headache, and it's all because of the lack of mail delivery. For them and others in their Cross Creek neighborhood, the mailboxes are there, but the mail isn't.
We're really in a crisis situation here, for some worse than others.
Currently, residents of the development have to make the 5-mile round trip to the post office to get their mail. The problem is that mail delivery had never started in the development when it was first being built years ago, and the post office will not deliver mail to each individual home because McDonough tells us they don't have the money or the manpower to do that. Residents say they were told if the new owner of the development, Medallion Home, would put in cluster boxes where all the mailboxes are together, then the post office could deliver the mail to their community. The cluster boxes have yet to be installed.
I've spoken to most of the residents here. They don't care how it gets here, as long as it gets here. Yeah, we want to be able to walk to get our mail.
This lack of mail delivery has become a big problem for Doris and Francis Anderson. They rely on the mail to receive necessary medications that Francis needs. He currently has health problems and is on oxygen. Not only is it challenging for them to get to the post office, but they say sometimes the post office is closed where they are getting the medicine they need days later.
I do have to put him in the car with his portable oxygen, because I don't like to leave him at home. And I like to go more often than I really go. So it would be very beneficial if we could have mail service right here.
In a statement we had received from the United States Postal Service, it says, local postal officials will continue working with all stakeholders, including developers and builders, to ensure a satisfactory resolution to any ongoing delivery mode issues. Residents of Cross Creek Community in Parrish, Florida, may continue to pick up their mail at the local post office. Our mission is to provide trusted, affordable, universal service to our customers, and centralized delivery allows us to do that. McDonough and others say they will keep fighting for their mail delivery.
Peaceful resolution. That's all I want. I want the post office and Medallion Homes to come to an agreement.
And many folks here are hopeful that one day soon they will actually have mail delivery. No one from Medallion Home could be reached for a comment. Reporting from Parrish, I'm Rick Adams, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, on to state politics now. Senate President Joe Negron is confident that Hurricane Irma recovery options won't be a huge burden in the next state budget. Potential public and private costs from Irma are staggering. The agricultural industry has estimated a more than $2.5 billion hit on crops and facilities. The insurance industry is facing more than $6 billion in property damage claims. However, the state has yet to put an overall financial figure on Florida's costs from the storm.
The hurricanes are going to be something that we look at, we address. They definitely have a budgetary impact, but I don't think that it dramatically alters how we build our budget.
Negron's comments come as members of the House continue to revise and offer new hurricane-related changes. The issue will be discussed next month when the session resumes in Tallahassee. Real Housewives of New York City star Luann de Lesseps is apologizing after her Sunday arrest in Palm Beach County on charges including battery of an officer. Police say that she kicked a police officer while drunk while making threats. She was released from police custody without bond. She is set to return to court in January. Speaking of Palm Beach, President Trump hit the links at his own course with a PGA Tour player named Bryson DeChambeau, and also former PGA golfer Dana Quigley. There might have been also some politics discussed as well. Also in the foursome was Georgia Senator David Perdue. This marks the 86th day this year the president has golfed, which some critics say is unusual because he said he wouldn't have time for golf if he was elected. And meet Lucky, a 10-month-old Dalmatian that was abandoned in Russia. But after a woman from Miami saw a picture of Lucky chained up to a barrel, she knew she had to take action.
I saw a post with a picture of that dog, and I made a connection.
Well, lucky for Lucky, she's also an attorney and knows all the right hoops to jump through. After working with a local Dalmatian rescue, Lucky arrived in Miami on Christmas Eve to meet his new family. The year ends well for that pooch from Russia. Yes.
Nice ending to a story.
Yeah, so you got some changes in the weather. We're all concerned about this.
Well, no, I mean, it's going to be a lot cooler than we're used to here.
Really?
You know, we've had such warm temperatures for so long, and now finally we're going to get some cooler weather our way. We'll talk about that coming up in a few.
Also, head first alert traffic and a look back at the world of entertainment in 2017. And next half hour, a closer look at winter weather hitting the Northeast.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
Rose takes her volunteering for Tidewell Hospice very seriously. But she knows how to have fun, too. And that's what she brings when we're invited to visit patients as part of Tidewell's pet therapy program. People love to see her. She really brightens their day. She makes people smile. And in end-of-life care, a smile can be a wonderful gift. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Listen to this important message. If you owe money to the IRS, you will want to hear this. Penalties and interest compound daily on your back taxes, putting you under a mountain of debt. Tax 10,000 has years of experience connecting people with tax resolution specialists. Working through the IRS Fresh Start program, they will handle all the necessary forms, and if you qualify, you may end up saving thousands of dollars. Call Tax 10,000 at 800-817-1064.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
Looking for carpet? Look no further. Minnesota Flooring has Smart Strand carpet as low as $1.79 per square foot. Installed, no add-ons or extras. Unbelievable? Minnesota Flooring can have in-stock carpet installed in your home in 48 hours for as low as $1.99 per square foot. Don't miss these prices. Visit Minnesota Flooring today.
Now your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
So we've got temperatures that are running a little bit warmer than they were 24 hours ago. We've got a 60-degree air temperature right now and a dew point value coming in at 59. So it feels pretty comfortable out there. Not a lot in the way of cloud cover across the region. Calm winds currently. We'll be watching those temperatures warm even further as we head into the afternoon under mostly sunny conditions. Across the region, 60 Mayaca, Arcadia, Wauchula coming in a little cooler at 59. So is Parrish. Bradenton at 60, Sarasota at 60, 62 in Venice, and Inglewood comes in at 63 degrees. This represents about a 5 or 6 degree warmer temperature than 24 hours ago at this time. So clearly a little bit modified air over us this morning. Feeling pretty good, I think. Now, we don't have much in the way of any kind of rainfall across the region. The rain showers are located to our north. And in fact, it's going to be kind of a sloppy morning around the Atlanta area. There could be a little bit of icing going on, kind of a rain, slushy, sleety kind of mix over the course of the morning into probably around 1 o'clock in the afternoon when things will start to clear out. So headed to the Atlanta airport, there may be some slight rain delays there or some delays for icy conditions, perhaps. As we head further to the south, though, it all transitions into rain showers, so they're just right on the cusp Shouldn't be a big deal, but it could lead to some slight delays. As far as these rain showers go, this little area of low pressure associated with this cluster of showers is about the only issue across the United States, except for the cold temperatures. And boy, it is cold in some parts of this country. You know, we're going to stay pretty much on the mild side for the balance of this work week. We do have this frontal boundary in these little areas of low pressure located just to the north, and this front will start to work its way further to the south as we head into the overnight. And yes, it will bring us some slightly cooler temperatures over the next 48 hours or so. But you know what? Well, the temperatures that we're going to experience are going to be just the average temperatures for this time of year. We've been running so far above average that I think it might take a few people by surprise when we get our daytime high temperatures into the lower 70s as opposed to the upper 70s. But that's pretty much typical and what you would expect at this time of year. This is not the colder air I'm referring to that's going to be visiting us. That's coming our way as we head into, well, it looks like New Year's Day, possibly. Scattered showers out in Gulf waters. Most of this should remain to our north. We do have a chance of perhaps a little sprinkle or spritz during the overnight, but that's really about it. Mostly sunny and warm. Clouds tonight and then cooler tomorrow. Watch the RPM computer model forecast. Put it into motion. You'll notice that increased cloud cover around. You know, cloud cover generally keeps us warmer than a clear sky. So with those increasing clouds during the overnight, that probably will offset the frontal boundary passing south during the overnight. We stay about where we are this morning. Now tomorrow, we'll see a little bit of break in those clouds from time to time, and we will cool off just a little bit. Rainfall futurecast keeps it wetter to the north of us, but locally, you know, we're just not going to see a lot in the way of any kind of rain showers. Beach and boating forecast looks pretty good, but the winds will pick up a little bit during the overnight, northeast at about 15 as that front moves through. So the forecast looks like this over these 7 days. We'll look for pretty nice conditions up until Saturday. Then New Year's Eve, expect to see that chance of showers in the forecast as we start to cloud up during the overnight. Monday looks like a pretty good chance of seeing rain showers around. About a 50% chance of that. And then as we head into Tuesday, we start to clear up. But boy, do we turn cold. I'll tell you what, there'll be some days where we may see some, you know, upper 30s in inland areas. Back to you.
Bundle up. All right. Thank you, John. I think some buildup in both directions there on 301 in Manatee County. Checking the northern half of Sarasota County, you'll see some problems there. As you get off the Siesta Key North Bridge, for some reason we see some buildup there over that lift span. Checking farther south there, no problems at 5:19 on your Wednesday morning. From career-ending revelations to chaos at the Oscars, it was quite a year in the entertainment world. David Daniel has a look back at 2017 in Hollywood.
I noticed the commotion that was happening, and I thought something strange had occurred.
Strange indeed. February's Academy Awards ended with the biggest blunder in 89 years of Oscars history, as Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway got the wrong envelope and mistakenly announced La La Land as the Best Picture winner, before belatedly crowning the real winner, Moonlight.
I've watched the Academy Awards. I've never seen that happen before.
Come into the light.
Women stepped into the spotlight in 2017, on screen and off. Beauty and the Beast and Wonder Woman both featured female protagonists, as does Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
You may be afraid of the truth. I am unafraid to be honest.
Women shook the world as Ashley Judd, Rose McGowan, and other actresses accused movie mogul Harvey Weinstein of decades of sexual harassment and assault. And the stories kept coming, toppling such entertainment icons as Brett Ratner, Kevin Spacey, and Louis C.K.
We heard the blast and didn't know what it was, but straight away she said, is it terrorists? Are they coming to get us?
Terror struck the entertainment world in 2017. A bombing after an Ariana Grande concert in Manchester, England, killed 22 people, including an 8-year-old girl, and injured more than 60 in May. Then in October, a gunman in Las Vegas fired for 10 minutes at a crowd of 22,000 attending the Route 91 Harvest Country Music Festival, killing 58 people and injuring more than 500. The music world was also shocked by the deaths of several stars. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Tom Petty died in October at age 66, and 2 rock frontmen died by suicide, Chris Cornell of Soundgarden in May and Linkin Park lead singer Chester Bennington in July. But good news arrived in pairs as well. George and Amal Clooney became parents to twins, a girl and a boy, on June 6th. And a week later, so did Beyoncé and Jay-Z, who broke Instagram records with a photo of the twins, a welcome bright spot in a year filled with so much turbulence, even in entertainment. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
What a year indeed, 2017. Still ahead in Good Morning Suncoast, we'll tell you Amazon's top-selling product this holiday shopping season. And next half hour, this San Antonio man is trying to get back at a holiday Grinch. We'll tell you how.
For the last decade, S&S Motorsports of Sarasota has built custom high-performance vehicles for demanding clients worldwide. They're now bringing their 50-plus years of combined build expertise to the parts business. SRQ Performance Parts is your one-stop shop for all your performance parts and accessories.
It's time to take a road trip.
If you love the beach, Alabama's Gulf Coast has 32 miles of sugar white sand and turquoise water. Looking for a room with a view? We have them. Beachside and bayside. There's incredible history. Whoa! And the seafood is fresh from the Gulf. Another round of shrimp for my friends. Alabama has a road trip with your name on it.
Which one you gonna take?
You love your couch and want to protect it from spills, food, and scratching, shedding pets. Introducing Couch Coat, the reversible, washable quilted cover that protects your couch. Shield against spills, wow, stop stains, and dirty pet paws and sharp claws. Plus, it's reversible with 2 stylish colors. Guaranteed to fit any couch up to 92 inches or your money back. It even has covers to protect armrests. Machine washable too.
My grandkids destroy everything, but with Couch Coat, my couch is always protected, looking as good as it did the day I bought it.
Get your Couch Coat for just $19.99, and it's reversible in brown and cream, like 2 couch coats for the price of 1. Order right now, and you can double your offer. Get a second Couch Coat. Just pay a separate fee. Order right now.
Call 1-800-943-0710 to get your couch coat. Call now or go to couchcoat.com. So call 1-800-943-0710. That's 1-800-943-0710. Call now.
Get all the local information you need before you leave home in the morning. Watch Good Morning Suncoast weekdays on ABC 7 to get breaking news, plus first alert, weather and traffic focused on where you live. ABC 7, we're here for you.
Look at this, a time lapse of the record-breaking snowfall that blanketed much of Erie, Pennsylvania. More than 4 feet of snow since Christmas Eve. It's causing dangerous whiteout conditions, and there's still more to come. A disaster emergency has already been declared for all of Erie County. Not too bad around here, huh? Yeah. There's Instagram.com/mysuncoast. We do daily updates on Instagram, also on Facebook. You can check that out. And also, I uploaded some photos of our recent trip to California. Had a chance to visit some neat little iconic spots. Check out that. And also, Stephanie and John have some local content as well, some behind-the-scenes looks at your local morning show here. Also, go to the App Store. They are open 24/7. Go to WWSB or My Suncoast and look at our new app. You've got Android, that'll be delivered right to your phone automatically. iPhone users need to update our latest app for all the breaking news in the area. The Library of Congress is about to get a lot more selective now about what tweets it saves. Here's today's Tech Bites.
Today's Tech Bites, the Library of Congress will no longer archive the text of every tweet.
The decision is largely because of the dramatic increase in Twitter activity since the collection began. Selected tweets will still be collected, mostly based on events like elections.
And a Tesla pickup truck is on the way. CEO Elon Musk says he is dying to make it, and it's next on the list after the Model Y.
That crossover SUV is scheduled for either 2019 or 2020. Musk says the pickup will be about the size of the Ford F-150. Or a little larger.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the top-selling product on Amazon in any category this holiday season was apparently Amazon's own smart home device, the Echo Dot. Amazon says millions were sold, and the Dot is temporarily sold out.
And meanwhile, the most popular recipe request from the digital assistant Alexa was for chocolate chip cookies.
Ooh, yum. Now I want some.
Yeah.
Those are your Tech Bites.
Have a great day.
Tech Bites, brought to you by Xeljanz.
Needles, essential for vinyl, but maybe not for people with rheumatoid arthritis, because there are options, like an unjection. Xeljanz XR, a once-daily pill for adults with moderate to severe RA for whom methotrexate did not work well. Xeljanz XR can reduce pain, swelling, and further joint damage even without methotrexate. Xeljanz XR can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections, lymphoma, and other cancers have happened. Don't start Xeljanz XR if you have an infection. Tears in the stomach or intestines, low blood cell counts, and higher liver tests and cholesterol levels have happened. Your doctor should perform blood tests before you start and while taking Xeljanz XR and monitor certain liver tests. Tell your doctor if you are in a region where fungal infections are common and if you have had TB, hepatitis B or C, or are prone to infections. Needles, a must for vinyl. But for you, one pill a day may provide symptom relief. Ask your doctor about Xeljanz XR, an injection.
This is an important medical announcement. Talcum powder products from some of the best-known brands have been linked to ovarian cancer. Any woman who has used a talcum powder product and has been diagnosed with ovarian cancer may be entitled to substantial compensation. Studies show that women with long-term use of talcum powder, including baby powder for feminine hygiene, can increase the risk of contracting ovarian cancer. Call now for a free assessment of your case and potential money damages. This call is confidential, there's no cost, and you may be eligible. Juries have awarded millions of dollars to women who should have been warned about the risks of ovarian cancer with long-term use of talcum powder. Call the Talcum Powder Hotline. If you or a loved one used talcum powder and were diagnosed or died from ovarian cancer, you must call now.
Call 800-570-7599, 800-570-7599.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $15 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand with no surprises and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular has received the J.D. Power Award for highest customer service 3 times in a row. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 800-457-2317. Go online or visit a Target store today.
Stay connected to your clients and new customers using ABC7 Digital Media Services. Our team of professionals provide a wide array of digital services to help you get the most out of your website. We specialize in building and helping you maintain the most effective digital solutions for your business. It's vital that your online presence stands out, so our experts will equip you with the best resources available. Trust ABC7 Digital Media Services to give you the right tools to grow your business.
Invest in Kids is a $7.5 million project to build a new Boys and Girls Club in South Manatee County. I'm Caleb Grimes, and I was a club kid. It's where I learned important life lessons, leadership, integrity, responsibility, and baseball. Thousands of kids attend the Boys and Girls Clubs, and after years of use, their club is slowly falling apart. Help us invest in kids. Make your donation today.
ABC7 is the most watched, most trusted news source on the Suncoast, and we owe it all to you, our loyal viewers. Thank you for making us #1.
This half hour on Good Morning Suncoast, winter weather packs a wallop up north. We'll have details of that one. Plus, gunshots break out at a mall in Memphis. We'll tell you about injuries and arrests. And where do all the holiday returns wind up? You might be surprised. Those stories and more this half hour on Good Morning Suncoast.
Live from the ABC7 studios, this is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Good morning, early risers. It is December 27th, Wednesday. I had to check still.
Yeah. I can't believe that we're heading to a new year, actually. That's going to be pretty amazing.
It's been an unusual and eventful year in so many ways.
Yeah, and it's going so quickly, too.
Yeah.
We're looking at some very cold temperatures in parts of the northern tier, minus double digits in some places this morning. So very chilly weather. For us, not so chilly. We're above average, warmer than yesterday, actually, at this hour. 60 degrees in Sarasota. We're looking at 59 degrees in Parrish. Bradenton at 59 as well. That's about 5 to 6 degrees warmer than yesterday. Should be a mostly sunny start to the day, but we'll pick up some cloud cover during the late afternoon and into the overnight particularly. As a frontal boundary sinks south, now that's kicking off showers to the north, but we'll stay mostly dry today. Across our region, we'll look for a daytime high that's above average. By 6 a.m. this morning, we'll be at about 63. By noon, about 74. We'll top it out today pretty close to the 80 mark, and by 3 p.m. we'll be close to 76. Complete forecast details coming up in a few.
All right, thank you, John. Checking the traffic right now, not too much today. You will see a buildup there toward the Ellington Outlet Mall. If you look north of the river over by 75, you'll see a lot of congestion there on 301 heading under the overpass toward the mall there. Otherwise, pretty clear. Checking northern Sarasota County. See a little blip there on Osprey, 41 northbound, around the Oaks development. Otherwise, pretty clear so far. And our South County map shows us nothing much to speak of at 5:31 on your Wednesday morning. Topping our news this half hour, a record snowfall is bearing down on the Northeast. ABC's Serena Marshall tells us where.
Whiteout conditions creating white-knuckle driving across the country. From the city of Erie, Pennsylvania, where even those sent to clear the roads, victims of the winter weather. Declaring a snow emergency after nearly 4.5 feet of snow fell in just 36 hours.
It was higher than the snowblowers.
Interstate 90 outside of town backed up for miles. Lake effect snow has left Buffalo buried.
I could only do about 20 miles an hour.
While in Massachusetts, and it's not just snow. In Illinois, those sub-zero temperatures stopping locals' winter plans.
The girls wanted to go ice skating and we tried, but it's really cold.
While in Connecticut, for at least one family, frozen roads meant winter fun.
We don't need any concussions.
20 states from Colorado to Maine dealing with the wind chill advisories this morning. In Duluth, Minnesota, temperatures hit 21 degrees below zero with wind chill of minus 44. Causing steam and fog to rise off Lake Superior. The bone-chilling air and winter whiteout, sending dozens of cars spinning off highways. In Oregon, at least one driver injured.
Lost control, did a 360, hit a car on the next lane, and ended up here.
In Kansas, at least 4 people died after sliding off the road. Parts of the Northeast are bracing for as much as 6 feet of snow, and meteorologists warn that with the wind chill, frostbite is possible with as little as 30 minutes of exposure. Serena Marshall, ABC News, Washington.
Other news now, 3 major U.S. cities are suing the Pentagon over gun background checks. New York City, Philadelphia, and San Francisco accuse the Department of Defense of failing to report criminal convictions to the National Criminal Background Check System. They filed a federal lawsuit this week. An attorney for San Francisco says the Defense Department's failure to report convictions puts innocent Americans at risk. Cities want a federal court to put pressure on the Pentagon to comply, including a deadline. The lawsuit follows the mass shooting in Sutherland Springs, Texas. The gunman's court-martial conviction for domestic assault was not reported to the National Instant Criminal Background Check System. The Dominican Republic is under a public health alert after at least 10 cases of fatal alcohol poisoning have been reported there. The deaths are a direct result of consuming homemade alcoholic beverages containing methanol. The country usually sees an uptick in drinking during the holiday season, and lower-income families are historically more tempted to buy this toxic product due to its cheaper price. Health officials are urging people to abstain from drinking this product, which is produced under poor sanitary conditions. At least 2 people were injured after shots were fired at a mall in Memphis, Tennessee. Police say 2 victims are now in non-critical condition. Officers arrested 4 people. The mall has since closed until further notice.
Several gunshots in the mall. I was walking through Macy's. There were several children running through the mall. a lot of people, grandparents, you know, just shopping the day after Christmas, excited about shopping. And it was just several gunshots.
It was like everybody just started running, saying, and when it was running, it was like the people didn't know what to do. We was trying to get locked. Everybody was getting locked in the back of the stores.
Now, police said the shooting took place near a cheesecake factory close to the mall in Tennessee. Consumer news now. Let's talk about our local malls, how the retail landscape is changing after the holiday season. Our Marla Spence is live at the mall at UTC with details of this one. Marla, good morning.
Good morning to you, Ray. You know, stores like Toys R Us right behind me saw an increase this year in holiday sales compared to last year. Now, although they did see an increase and there's a bit more money in the company's pockets, the corporations and many others like it are planning to close their doors after filing bankruptcy this year. Now, more than 600 companies, including Toys R Us, Payless Shoes, and the Limited filed for bankruptcy. Many of those stores are right here on the Suncoast, and with store closures in the works, that means more people will be out of a job. Now, on record, this was the hardest year for brick and mortar stores. Experts say it's due to the increase of online shopping. Now, so far, it's unknown when those stores will close, but we will keep you updated when we find out more information. Back to you, Ray.
All right, indeed, changing times. Thank you, Marla Spence, live in Sarasota County. Ever wonder about the fate of your holiday returns? Well, the holiday gifts have a good chance of ending up in a landfall. Returned merchandise adds about 5 billion pounds of trash to landfills every year. That's according to Optoro, a firm that helps retailers manage returns. Americans return about $380 billion worth of goods every year, more than a quarter of that during the holiday season. The company estimates that only half the returns get back to the shelves. The others are often damaged or their boxes are open, so they wind up being resold to secondary retailers or just tossed away. A new study says having a roommate isn't something that ends in your 20s. More and more older single adults are opting to share expenses. Since the late 1990s, the rate of adults 23 to 65 doubling up has risen to 0.1 in 3 adults. 1 in 3 adults have a roommate. Researchers were able to correlate increased cohabitation with rising rent costs, especially in major metro areas. In some cities like LA or San Francisco, rent is so high, residents average about half their income just to live each month. The White House's historic Jackson magnolia tree will be cut down later on this week. It is the oldest tree on the White House grounds. There it is. The tree's long and storied history dates back to the presidency of Andrew Jackson. His wife Rachel passed away shortly after his 1828 victory. It's said that he insisted on planting a sprout from her favorite magnolia at their Tennessee farm. Experts recently deemed it too damaged to remain standing, and the First Lady now decided to have it removed this week. The plan is that another Jackson magnolia, born directly from the original, will soon be planted in its place for history to live on at the White House. Well, here is one way to get around the snow. Check out this skier who used a rope to hitch behind a horse and buggy. This is in Morley, Michigan, about 40 miles north of Grand Rapids. The woman who took the video says they were on their way home from Christmas dinner and saw this guy gliding along behind the horse and buggy. She says it's actually not all that unusual, and that growing up in a small town, you sometimes have to make things more interesting. Isn't that the truth? Meantime, a Texas man targeted by a Christmas decoration thief took matters into his own hands. Here we go. Early on Christmas Eve, Ken Lampkin's surveillance video captured somebody stealing about $400 worth of decorations from outside his home. Of course, a certain green Dr. Seuss character came to mind, and that's what Lampkin was thinking of when he filled his yard with 6 screenshot photos of the alleged thief, as well as video on a large projector with the Grinch's theme song playing on repeat. The Grinch, though, has not yet been caught there.
Something will happen, and it will touch his heart, and he'll change, and maybe he'll return all the things he's stolen, just like the Grinch did.
Those surveillance cameras certainly give us a whole new insight into who the bad guys are these days.
Wow. Yeah, it sure does. That's a shame.
I hate that.
Just a shame.
Put up no good deed goes unpunished. The guy puts up decorations, they get stolen. Come on.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, New Year coming our way, coming up this weekend, you know, and it looks like it's going to start off being kind of a wet and cold one. It looks that way right now. Some model differences. We'll talk about those coming up in just a few.
Also ahead, first alert traffic, and New Year's is coming up, as John just said. We'll tell you how to stay dedicated to your resolutions up next in Health Smart.
SRQ Performance Parts provides parts and accessories from over 300 manufacturers, so you can get that new manifold, carburetor, gasket, bolt kit, or nitrous oxide system fast. We'll help you beat the competition. Call or visit SRQ Performance Parts online today for all your high-performance parts and advice.
It's time to take a road trip. Alabama's got 100 road trips, and some will take you back in time to the Civil Rights Movement or even the Civil War. You boys play nice now. From Helen Keller to Hamlet. Check out these big guns. We're talking the USS Alabama. Alabama's got 100 road trips. Plan yours at alabama.travel.
Which one you gonna take?
Attention blood thinner users. Thousands of blood thinner users may have been exposed to serious risk by these dangerous medications. If you or loved one took Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered serious internal bleeding, call right now. Call Nightline Legal to speak with an experienced attorney for a free consultation. If we don't win, there is no fee. There are time deadlines to file a claim, so don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-554-3987. Again, that's 1-800-554-3987.
At Tidewell Hospice, we know it's never too late to say thank you to our military veterans. The Tidewell Honors Veterans Program has provided care to more than 13,000 military families since 2008. Tidewell volunteers help honor veterans through special pinning ceremonies that demonstrate our appreciation for the freedom our veterans fought to defend. If you know a veteran who can benefit from end-of-life care, call or visit tidewell.org today. Tidewell Hospice. It's more than you think.
You love your couch and want to protect it from spills, food, and scratching, shedding pets. Introducing Couch Coat, the reversible, washable quilted cover that protects your couch. Shield against spills, wow, stop stains, and dirty pet paws and sharp claws. Plus, it's reversible with 2 stylish colors. Guaranteed to fit any couch up to 92 inches or your money back. It even has covers to protect armrests. Machine washable too.
My grandkids destroy everything, but with Couch Coat, my couch is always protected, looking as good as it did the day I bought it.
Get your Couch Coat for just $19.99, and it's reversible in brown and cream, like 2 couch coats for the price of 1. Order right now, and you can double your offer. Get a second Couch Coat. Just pay a separate fee. Order right now.
Call 1-800-943-0710 to get your couch coat. Call now or go to couchcoat.com. So call 1-800-943-0710. That's 1-800-943-0710. Call now.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Now your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
So we're looking at warmer temperatures starting off the day with a 60-degree air temperature, dew point value coming in at 59. Pretty close together, but we don't have much of a fog problem this morning. Calm winds currently. We are looking at fairly clear skies out there, but there will be some cloud cover from time to time as well. 61 in Tampa, 63 Fort Myers. Orlando coming in at 57, Tallahassee at 51, 52 in Panama City, 50 in Pensacola. A frontal boundary is moving southward and will be moving through our area a little bit later on tonight. We'll probably cloud up a bit in advance of that. And the temperatures that you see around our area currently, 50s in inland areas, upper 50s, and closer to 60 near the coast. Those will probably be the same kind of conditions we'll have tomorrow morning, though we'll have a little bit more cloud cover around. This represents about a 6 degree temperature increase over the last 24 hours compared to where we were just 24 hours ago. So it is a warmer start to the morning. We're looking at quiet conditions on radar. Don't expect to see much in the way of any kind of rainfall today. Now, overnight tonight, there is a potential maybe for a little brief sprinkle under some of the cloud cover and the frontal boundary sinking southward, but it won't be a big deal. It won't produce a lot of rainfall. The most rain will be falling well to our north, where a little area of low pressure is kind of developed along a frontal boundary that we just mentioned, sinking southward slowly. But that area of low pressure will be out in the Atlantic by the time the front reaches us. So we're going to kind of bypass a lot of these rain showers as they scoot across the deep south before the front makes it to us. So the timing is working out that we escape most of the heavier rainfall. Atlantic coming up with kind of a snow and rain shower mix today, a little bit more slushy, kind of sleety weather just to the north of Atlanta. Most of that transitioning by around noontime into rain only or dissipating completely. Across much of the nation, it's pretty quiet, though there will be some ongoing snow showers in parts of the Pacific Northwest. We have across the deep south right now kind of a frontal boundary that's draped across here with little areas of low pressure. That low pressure area will drag that front through here tonight, and as I mentioned, accompanying it will be a slightest little chance at a little bit of a sprinkle. The thing is, it's not going to be an Arctic blast of air. It won't lower our temperatures all that much, just reduce them to where we would normally be at this time of year. So look for mostly sunny conditions and warm today, clouds coming in tonight, and then slightly cooler by about 5 degrees as we come into tomorrow. Futurecast shows us clouding up tonight. Not much in the way of a rainfall chance, maybe a few scattered sprinkles, particularly in inland areas. And then we start to break into a little bit more sunshine by afternoon tomorrow. Boy, there is some cold air to the north of us. Temperatures in the minus, in some places double digits. And some of this Arctic air will be arriving as we head into next week. I don't think we'll see freezing temperatures around our area, but we certainly will see some significantly cooler temperatures. Our morning lows today may end up being our daytime highs next week. Across the region, generally a light wind, picking up a little bit during the overnight, and temperatures for the next several days stay fairly mild. Then New Year's Eve, a chance of rain showers, followed by a pretty rainy New Year's Day. And that will be accompanied by some cooler temperatures too, with nighttime lows in the 50s, maybe even some 40s or upper 30s in well inland areas, Ray.
Tough start to 2018. All right, thank you, John. Checking the roads right now. Should be a quiet day. Not a lot of folks are working today, it seems. There's the situation right now in Manatee County. Farther south, you'll see plenty of space to roam the area. And then our South County map will show us really no buildup. One little blip there, way down on 776 northbound as you head toward Englewood. In this hour's Health Smart, healthy new habits may be on your list of New Year's resolutions, but sticking to them will likely be a very challenging thing. If you're looking to develop new healthy habits for the new year, start with commitment and consistency. Breaking in a new habit can be a challenge, but repetition helps. For instance, the first few days at a new gym or a morning workout routine, that's why experts suggest you start small with your goals. Take a walk at the same time every day, extend the time and distance gradually, and don't go all in on day one. If you currently do not have a regular meal schedule, look into changing that. Eating your meals and enjoying healthy snacks at the same time each day can improve your metabolism, and that's why it's important not to skip meals to save calories. So don't forget, know your limits and don't set unreasonable goals either. It can be hard to figure out if your fever is something to be concerned about. Definitely call your doctor if it lasts more than 3 days, especially if you have diabetes, a heart valve disorder, or if you're on medication that affects your immune system. If your fever is 103 or higher, see a doctor. As for the little ones, infants 3 months or younger with a 100-degree fever, they should see a doctor right away. And an infant 3 to 36 months should see a doctor if they're 102 or above. A new study suggests that more pregnant women appear to be using marijuana, sometimes to soothe anxiety and morning sickness. The study observed a sample of pregnant women in California. One expert speculates that the rise might be explained by the increased availability of legal marijuana. According to the CDC, doctors caution that marijuana could include, or cause rather, low birth weight and developmental problems as well. Common pills like Aleve or Advil, if used too often, can lead to a higher risk of a heart attack. That according to a study by McGill University in Montreal. The highest risk of heart attack came in the first months of regular usage. Overall, regular users' risk of heart attack rose by 20%. Still ahead, the top local news headlines, and an Ohio family is trying to find out who their secret Santa is. After this.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.
If you're over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days, I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. A free book to help you maximize your retirement income from television host and three-time author Josh Melberg has been released. This book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we are about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known secrets we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. Call 800-307-2040 now and you'll receive a free copy of Josh Melberg's book, Next Gen Annuity Strategies Revealed. As a bonus, we'll also send you the #1 mistakes retirees are making with their investments today, and a free DVD on how you can get up to 33% more income in retirement. Call 800-307-2040 to have your free information kit rushed to your door. Again, that's 800-307-2040.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
When it comes to drinking, what do you think moderation is? The U.S. Dietary Guidelines define moderation as up to 1 drink a day for women and up to 2 drinks a day for men. So what's a drink? The guidelines say a drink equals 12 ounces of beer, 5 ounces of wine, or a cocktail with 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits. Each contains the same amount of alcohol. Like to learn more? Visit drinkinmoderation.org.
Once you get atrial fibrillation, you need to have a very close relationship with your primary doctor. Prevention is the whole ball game here, because once you have a stroke, you can't undo it. A year without stroke is a year that you can enjoy doing the things that you've worked all your life to finally get to do. You took care of yourself. You did what is necessary for you to be around 1 more year. And then next year, we'll celebrate 1 more year without a stroke.
If you're looking for a rewarding job you'll love, good news. The perfect job is just a click away. Go to mysuncoast.com/job of the day. It's that easy. Stop searching and go to mysuncoast.com/job of the day to find the perfect job for you.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, AND services.com.
I was flying back from the West Coast yesterday, John, a red-eye flight overnight, and at 4 or 5 a.m., just saw a little glimpse there of the sun beginning. Actually, if you can see it on your TV sets there, the Gulf of Mexico is below. We're just crossing over Texas toward Florida there.
That's such a beautiful picture. You really get the sense that we do live on a curved earth.
Exactly.
When you see that sort of thing. It's gorgeous.
It was red, but my camera showed it as orange. I was disappointed.
Yeah, can you even imagine if you were out in space and you could see the sunrise, you know, a dozen times a day?
Yeah.
That'd be just amazing, wouldn't it?
Certainly is. All right, welcome back. Here are some of the top headlines making news on the Suncoast today. Some residents in Venice are concerned about speeders on their roads. Neighbors around a 4-block stretch of Nokomis Avenue want police to crack down or install speed bumps. Police are doing a traffic study. In northern Manatee County, the concern there is about local mail delivery. Residents in this 5-year-old Cross Creek area say they're tired of driving 5 miles to the post office. Postal officials say they're aware of the problem and are working with the stakeholders involved. And new numbers on the average price of a house on the Suncoast in Sarasota. It's $285,000. In Manatee, $280,000. That's a 7.5% and 3.6% respective jump. And finally, an Ohio family received some Christmas presents from a mysterious person who did a good deed. This is very mysterious. The mother, Dominique, says the mystery began when she and her 6-year-old sent letters to Santa. Now, one letter got to his grandmother's house, one letter didn't. The other letter addressed to the house that doesn't exist. But every single item on the toy list still was delivered anyway. A letter was included with surprise gifts as well. So that's some good news for a change. Somebody got this list and supplied the little boy with all his items.
That is odd how somebody got that list, especially if one of the letters was sent to an address that doesn't exist.
Yes.
Wonder how that happened. And another letter actually got delivered.
I know, exactly.
It's just odd.
So how did Santa Claus do with you this year?
Very nicely.
Anything you want to talk about?
Yes, very nicely. Oh, just lots of wonderful gifts. One of them was kind of interesting, you know. It's a series of online classes, which will be kind of fun.
What's the topic?
There's many, many topics. You get your choice.
Too many questions, Ray. All right, 6 o'clock. We'll have more news after this. Stay with us.
Too little time.